What habits have I built? I think the biggest one, and again, this is really tough because I have to admit that I haven't been following it, but I am now, which is great. Meal prep. Meal prep has been the best habit for me to start. The first 2.5 weeks were great. I went to the gym, small groups. Nutrition was terrible, and I just kind of kept going. I didn't worry about it. And then week 2 started, didn't worry about it. And by the halfway through, yeah, the start of week 3, I was like, shoot, I need to start like really paying attention to this. Started prepping my food. It was great. Week 4 was phenomenal. I'm excited to start week 5. My food's already ready to go. So the habit of meal prepping has been the absolute key habit that I built, and it's been really, really helpful, and I'm really excited about it. So thanks for all the help, guys. Thanks for keeping me accountable. Talk to you
Hey
soon.
everyone, coming at you from the Czech Republic, and just wanted to answer the week 4 question of the habit that I want to solidify the most over the course of the 12 weeks, and that's my nutrition. I think exercise habit and sleep habit have been an easy thing for me to get into a routine. The nutrition has always been a really big challenge for me, and especially the food prep side of things has always been next to impossible. Throughout the course of the 12 weeks, that's really what I'm going to try to focus on.
Picked up here recently has been the meal prep. I don't generally have time to eat when I'm on the run all the time for work and stuff. And I find if I can take the time, if I can find the time to meal prep, I eat a lot better, a lot more healthy and a lot more often. So that is something I'm going to continue.
So, week 4. What habit am I doing that I want to keep doing or plan to keep doing after the challenge? And that would be meal planning. Sure, meal planning has definitely saved my last couple weekends that have been super busy, and the fact that I had my meals planned out and prepped and ready to go helped me to make my choices a lot easier. So meal planning is huge, especially if you want to make some changes.
So the habit I chose this week is not necessarily one that I've created, but one that I've broken. I wrote this down in my paperwork in the very beginning of the challenge, and a habit that I really, really wanted to get rid of was the mentality of, if I work out extra hard or if I give an extra 20 minutes, I've earned my after dinner snack. I've realized that with that mentality, that it's almost kind of like taking 2 steps back. I have an awesome workout and I crush it and I feel really good about it. And then I come home and I have, a great dinner, and then I have that after dinner snack. And I've learned that I feel guilty for having it. That I've pretty much just, in a sense, eaten the calories that I burned off. And I'm really, really proud of the fact that I have broken that habit, because it was a habit that followed me forever since I've pretty much started my fitness journey. And I'm really happy that I've broken it.
So the last 4 weeks have been great. But to answer the question for this week, the habits that I would I plan on keeping and I've been able to keep is bored eating. That was one of my biggest downfalls, was anytime I was bored, I would eat. Anytime I'm bored and I'm like, I guess I'm hungry, I'll go eat. I'm like, you just ran, you just did this, you just lifted, and I don't want to add those calories to my body anymore. So that's a healthy habit that I've been able to maintain these last 4 weeks, which has been great. And I'm hoping that it's a habit that will continue with me, because that's been my downfall for my existence, is I like to eat when I'm bored. And so doing this challenge has really helped me to focus. It's like slapping my hand away. Like, you don't want to do 15 burpees just to have that, and you're not even hungry. So that's been my biggest healthy habit that I've enjoyed so far.
The habits that I want to carry on past this 4 weeks are knowing what I'm eating, knowing what kind of fuel I'm giving my body, actually looking at the labels, and just kind of simplifying it to making sure that I'm eating healthy and that I know what I'm putting in so that I know what I can get out. The second habit that I want to continue on is just showing up, going to the gym or working out 5 to 6 days a week, to the point where on those 1 or 2 days that I'm not doing something, I get antsy and feel like I should be. It's a great habit that's starting to form. Those are the two habits that I'm going to carry on
My
past this.
biggest habit that I am really proud of and sticking to is meal prepping every Sunday and making sure I have enough lunches and dinners throughout the week so that I'm not worried about what I need to make for myself and I can focus on my family's meals that are different.
One of the things that I've been learning for years and years is that your diet matters so much with exercise. And so in this 4 weeks so far in this challenge, it was nice to just get a reset on my diet and kind of learn again that that's so important, and make some really concrete goals and being really encouraged to just follow your diet. So I just really appreciate the support, even though I know it's like sometimes you just have to relearn that, hey, it is important and let's work on it. I just need that nice reset. So it's been very encouraging. So yeah, diet's the basis of a lot of our health. So it's awesome to just to do a good job at eating. Anyways.
Into week 4, I think the habits I've created the most is learning how to eat properly. What makes my body feel better, what makes my body not feel so good. Leaning towards the habits of eating better, I know will make me succeed in this 12-week transformation.
So there's 2 habits that I've been able to improve on. One is good carbs. So it's very hard for me to do without any carbs, but instead of eating pasta and white rice, I've actually switched to quinoa and brown rice, and who knew it would be as good as it is. And so that's one habit that I'm going to continue to work on, is eating healthy carbs. And then the other habit would be vegetables, and actually preparing the vegetables. So now when I get my vegetable box, I cook everything up. I eat a lot more green vegetables and a lot more broccoli, and prepare it for the week so that it's easy for me to include them in my meals.
Okay, so I'm at the gym, just finished my small group. It was awesome, of course. So this week, what habits are we going to use so we can be successful throughout the last 8 weeks of the challenge, or whatever is left? Preparing my lunch for work, because if I do take my lunch with me, I don't buy bad food. And if I think about what I'm going to eat beforehand, I stick to it, which is great. Go off of it. I also have a vacation coming up, so I'm going to prepare some snacks that are healthy that I could take. It is a camping trip, so it has to be warm. Hi guys. These are my friends. What's up? Hello. Those are my friends. You're welcome.